So a lot of people have been asking me this question: how my parents met. So my dad is from Guinea, West Africa, and my mom is from Russia. Essentially, during the 70s and 80s, there was a exchange program for African students to go and study in Russia, which was the Soviet Union at the time. And my father was picked as one of the few people that were going to be sent to the Soviet Union to study further their education. And my dad was picked to study civil engineering. So he arrived in Tashkent, which is now known as Tashkent, Uzbekistan, but at the time it was Tashkent, Soviet Union. And my parents met at the university there. My mom had moved to Tashkent from Perm, which was a small town in Russia. She moved there when she was around 15, 16 years old. So she spent the majority of her teenage years in Tashkent. And when she went to university, my dad came from Africa, fresh from Africa, arrived there, started university, and yeah, that's where they met. And the thing that I think is really cool is at the time, especially in Russia, Russian women dating African men was something that people didn't do, and was viewed as something that no one should see and no one should do. And it's really unfortunate that that's the case. But my parents still decided, they loved each other and decided to go with it. And no matter what people said, they were going to go with it. And my father experienced a lot of racism. My mom experienced a lot of really difficult things at the time, but they decided to stick with each other. And in 1992, my parents had the opportunity to immigrate to Canada, and they took that chance. And now here we are. Then I grew up. I was born in Russia, and I grew up most of my life in Canada. So, quick story, but yeah, that's how my parents met. And yeah, I love them so much.